I just got done doing a little story time, and I'm gonna hit you right now before you even get started. Like the video, and if you ain't subscribed, subscribe right now. Go ahead, do it. I'll wait. Now on with the video. Right now, I'm back chilling, cooling. And I feel like I ain't talked to you in a minute, even though I've been talking to you. The vlogging, I just ain't edit my videos and post it up. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. But I wanted to drop this little story time real quick while I'm sitting back eating my dinner, which is chips and dip. But it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And my son's still up. So let's sit back and kick it. I'm gonna tell you my story, why I wanted to become a YouTuber, a video content creator in general, and my experiences and my journey, my road onto being monetized. All right, yeah. All right, so I touched on this a couple times before. Matter of fact, let's just go read it. It's sun chips. You got this French onion dip. And then you watch my vlogs, you see me pick it up from the grocery store. I'm just now cracking it open. It's like 2 weeks later, probably about something like that. But anyway, it's delicious. My wife put me onto this. It's like the craziest combination, but it tastes so good. But all right, now as quiet as kept, it's gonna seem crazy, but I got a big background in content creation. I act like I don't, but I really do. When I first wanted to become a YouTuber, and I knew that I wanted to vlog, honestly, hands down, I'm being honest with y'all. A lot of people ain't gonna like this. It's because CJ so cool and royalty. CJ so cool and royalty. Reason being because when I first started my YouTube journey, I wasn't doing YouTube to make money off of YouTube. Like, it never crossed my mind. At the time, I owned a company, and I figured in order to make things go faster for employees or contractors and things like that, people who were working or wanted to work, I could put together training videos and sit down and talk videos to explain certain things and talk to them and just build a community around it. And then my object was to create the Facebook group where you could go in there and y'all could talk to each other and stuff like that and share ideas and stuff like that. I didn't know, this is around like 2016, You gotta remember, around that time, people just started getting paid for YouTube. Be honest with you, like they just started getting paid to do YouTube. So a lot of us didn't know people were getting paid to do YouTube, let alone how much they was getting paid. You get what I'm saying? But one of my coaches had me making videos anyway, like lifestyle videos anyway. But the way I was doing it was like little clips and stuff like that. Of like me buying stuff and things like that just for my campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like to show success and stuff like that. So like clips of me getting Louis bag, clips of me driving and hanging out, stuff like that. And I was doing my training videos, getting dressed and stuff like that, getting suited and booted. Right? Well, let's say I bump into CJ So Cool channel. And I see him doing pranks and stuff and having fun with the family and going places and doing stuff. Now, mind you, I came along. I was subscribed since he was in his apartment with Jinx. But I was looking at like reaction videos and stuff. You know, for a form of entertainment, things like that. Not thinking like, yo, they getting paid off this. You feel what I'm saying? And then I seen how his content changed into vlogs and stuff like that. And I didn't really see vlogs back then. Like, they just started, per se. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority of stuff that was out back then was like skits, reaction videos, challenges, pranks. That's mainly it. You didn't really start seeing vlogging content like that. It just started coming around. So you have us, who was the coaches, business people, who ran businesses. A lot of people thought, oh, just making YouTube videos was lame if you didn't have a purpose behind it. And like I started watching DNB Nation, I started watching DDG and stuff like that. I started getting to know them more stuff in their channel. So they became more inspiration. Pretty Boy Fredo at that time too, because he had the pranks going and stuff like that. And boom, Pretty Boy Fredo buys his dream car. I remember it was a black Porsche. I'm able to buy my dream car. So I'm seeing guys that's younger than me and around my age. Because you got to remember, I'm 37, about to be 38 this year. In April 7th, King's Day. So I'm seeing them making money and stuff like that. I'm making money, but I'm not making the type of money that I really want to be making like that. But if I would kept going towards it, I was seeing so much money. But the problem was that my platform as a whole was controlled by another company. Both times. So the first time, they were more flexible. The second company was more upscale, making more money, but they're more strict. And I wanted to make my own rules and control my own stuff and like really see my paper stuff like that. Because if they had a discrepancy with me, trust and believe, they would not give me my paper. Like I would have to go through them, and I've seen that happening. That's a whole nother subject. So it was like one of those situations where, do you want to own the horse or do you want to own the track? like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. And another company that was trying to hire me, we talked a lot, text back and forth, so like that we were trying to recruit each other. Was the owner of OnlyFans. Dead serious. OnlyFans was literally created so that rappers and artists and actors and actresses and performers and things like that could create content for their fans, special content for their fans. And then somehow, some way, which not necessarily somehow, some way, because the actors and actresses and models and stuff like that became more X-rated. But that was a whole nother story too. So I'm still making content. And then boom. Now at the time, I'm listening to my coaches because they making videos on YouTube. Tariq Nasheed, been listening to him for years. Going to the site and stuff, and on YouTube. Like at this time, we like really heavy into watching YouTube, consuming YouTube. But we're not realizing that these people are making some money. You know what I'm saying? But the people that I was seeing wasn't making money. They was making money, but not money like that. And I didn't really understand the numbers and stuff like that. Didn't even pay attention to the numbers or understood how they was getting paid. So didn't even care at the time. And then boom, Fredo bought his car. Right, I told you that part, right? Like a couple months later, or like a year later, CG so cool buys another car. He had the Jeep. He buy another car. He buys the drop top Camaro. And boom, he buys the Monte Carlo. Then boom, he gets the Monte Carlo hooked up. Like he had it hooked up before or something, had some attitude and stuff like that. Which got me into car content. So I think at this time watching Stacks. I met the Strat Man. Stuff like that. These different YouTubers and stuff. I'm realizing it's a lot of different. I'm starting to learn now. It's a lot of different channels besides financial education. At this time, I'm big into Robert Kiyosaki, all these different financial stuff, and I'm just watching financial videos because I'm in business. You get what I'm saying? Now I realizing this whole time they making money. You feel me? So then I'm starting to watch car content stuff and watching mods and stuff like that because that's my thing. Low riders really in my thing, but I got into other different things because I love old schools. But I started seeing like the newer cars, how to create speed and tuning and all this stuff, and different designs and stuff like that, and different types of cars and what was really out there. Cause like my dream car, dead ass, my number one dream car is a Rolls Royce Cloud. Dead serious. And then it's this other car, and I be forgetting the name of it that I want. and it was on the Great Gatsby movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I was about to say Leonardo da Vinci, but DiCaprio. I want that car bad. Them two old schools. Okay. It's like a rich gangster era car. That's why. But I want a lime green Lamborghini. I think hair car. Or Aventador. Whatever ones the doors go up like this, that's what I want. And I want the Rolls Royce Phantom. A Rolls Royce Wraith. I want a Hellcat. I want all the Hellcats. The Demons. Trackhawks. I want the Zoo. Alright? I want to have the Infinity Gauntlet. And I want them all at the same time. Like all my cars, I want to have all my cars at the same time. And just looking pretty. And doing different things to it. And then I want this too. And this will made me start paying attention even more and thinking about how much money these people was making. See, they so cool. But the tank from CJ 32s. And that's how I got on the CJ 32s. He bought tank from CJ on 32s and got the Monte Carlo hooked up with the spinners. Now, if you go back, you probably find footage somewhere on like my social media or something like that, like Instagram or something. That's when I started copping rims and everything. I even had Lamborghini door hinges, all that for my car. I had plans for the car and it got stolen. But the funny thing about it was, as I was watching these people and stuff like that, I became more of a family man also. And wanted to do more stuff with the family. So I was doing business and stuff like that, but I started focusing on my family and trying to be around my family more. Right? I was running my business and I was working on the roof. Right, doing contract and stuff. So we bought the tank. And that's the first time I ever seen something like that. Now, I've seen a car I've seen a Nissan on 32s putting up in Burger King. Hold on. I was saying, that's the first time I've seen anything on 32-inch rims. I think I've seen a Nissan 32s or something big, like some type of big rims, but that's the first time I've seen something like that on 32. And that thing was so pretty and gorgeous. And it was a drop top. Then you got the Monte Carlo there. Oh my goodness. So, I'm saying how he doing videos with his family and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm still not thinking about the money. You get what I'm saying? So, my content started changing and my training videos started turning into podcasts. It's like 2007, 2016, 2017. Now we up to speed. 2017, 2018. I'm in college. I'm working on the roof, and I'm running a business. I'm running businesses for them. So I start doing podcasts and then having a separate channel, because at first I had everything on one channel, then I had a second channel for regular content. And then, so like for vlogging and stuff like that, and I started vlogging and all this stuff, and then bam, I get hit with a violation and they shut my channel down. And I had over 100,000 subscribers. Mad fast. And the video that blew it up like that was this one. I was on Shelter Street. The video that blew it up was a reaction video to World Star Hip Hop twerk compilation. That serious. Blew my channel up mad fast. And as soon as it blew up, I went from like 200 and something subscribers to 100,000 and something overnight. Dead serious. And then boom. Against copyright, not copyright, but it was against community guidelines. It was a community guideline strike. I'm like, wait, hold on, what happened? And I was so hurt. Disappointed. Like, one minute I'm looking at 100-something thousand subscribers. Next minute, and then the thing that happened was that and this is how we started getting changes and stuff. It was apocalypse that happened, and that's why. So at the same time I'm blowing up, apocalypse happen. So I know that there's people who be recognizing me or know who I am from them days. You get what I'm saying? Like, they know. So I was like, alright, let me figure out what happened. I'm going to start this over, do it again, but we're going to figure out what happened. That's why I actually take my time and like grow slow. Well, not necessarily. I don't want to grow slow, but I'm trying to walk a thin line. I'm trying to be like family friendly. That's when that family friendly. So I'm like, I want to be family friendly so that if anything happen, I'm safe. You get what I'm saying? But there's people getting away with murder. Literally. It was alright. And here they go messing with me. I'm in my house talking about how she shake it. This went along with the persona and stuff like that kind of. At this time, I got mixtapes out. I got the girlies and all this stuff. So boom. Start all over again. Now I got this podcast channel. And I got my main channel. Right. Okay. Start vlogging. So doing good, gaining some traction from people who followed me last time and stuff. Cause like, oh, alright. And now CJ doing his thing. and he ends up getting locked up. I'm like, what the fuck? What in the world just happened? Like, what's going on? So, come to find out, it was the situation with Kamari when he pulled the gun out on no man. The old white man, like, this is how you niggas spend your money. This is what you do with your money and all this shit. Whatever happened. But that's the day that he was creeping with Nike. Not like, let me stop. He was at the hotel with Nike and he had Kamari because it was Nike's birthday and Nike was in Vegas. Feel what I'm saying? So, truth be told, I've been somewhat around the scene for a long, well, I've been around that scene for a long time in that sector. And, like, I literally talk to these dudes, like, literally, like, talk to these dudes from time to time. I have. But these niggas do not answer their DMs. They do not, and that's where they messing up at. Because now, we don't even call people. We just hit them in the DM. But anyway, so he don't know what parties he missed out on. Y'all don't be knowing what y'all be missing out on. He could have been in Houston that weekend. You feel me? Cause everybody was in Houston that weekend. But so he gets out, video drop, he gets out. And this one actually blew my mind and made me like really want to be a content creator and a YouTuber. Cause I was already doing this, but then I was doing it as an outlet and to have fun and like to promote myself and for my campaign. You get what I'm saying? This whole time, I'm not really realizing that these people is making money and making a lot of it. You feel what I'm saying? And now I'm understanding like that's why my stuff got cut off and stuff like cause I would have been making a lot of money. I would have been grandfathered in, and they owed me a check. I didn't know all that. Cause at this time, wasn't nobody like really showing you how to get monetized stuff like that. And to be honest, the only way to get monetized for a lot of people was to go through MCM. I mean NCM. No, MCN, multi-channel network. Dead serious. For a lot of people, that's the only way you was gonna get some money. But at that time, like sponsor deals and brand deals and stuff, don't know nothing about it. And then hit the video drop and gets out of jail. I'm telling what happened. And he gets out technically freaking the same day that he moved him. And this when I knew shit was real. And I always go back to this moment when this happened. And I watched this video multiple times. I ain't gonna lie, I always had a little thing for Reggie. I ain't gonna front. She always been fine meat now, but anyway. She don't tell my wife. No, I'm just joking. I'm just messing around. But anyway. That's my brother's cousin. No, let me stop. No, let me stop. But anyway. VDs, man. Not them BLs and all them shits. Nah, let me stop. But anyway. when he was telling what happened. And then the same day he was moving, he was surprising his family with a new house. That actually, I think, was the title of the video. The title changed over time a couple times, and the thumbnails of it changed a couple times. But at first, it was just a picture of Royalty like crying, and the kids like. And then they start putting. Then it went from that to the house being like in the background, a picture of the house and stuff. But anyway, and now it got like a old crazy looking mansion. So people playing around with it, trying to get new traction on this stuff. But anyway, boy, we seen this damn house. It's Vegas. That bitch had a Florida vibe, like an island vibe to it. That house was huge. And it was so cool, man. And we was like, and everybody like, oh, you ain't buy the house, you was renting it, and da 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 da. I don't give a damn what you doing. To be able to live in something like that and experience something like that, that's mind altering. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't found nothing like it since. Like, alright, it had problems, right? Like flooding and stuff. But that house was so perfect. If they could have fixed some problems or whatever, that house would have been perfect. It had multiple swimming pool areas connected together. A big old backyard with a pond and a little putt golf. And they had other houses on the property. They had about 3 other houses on the property. You got 2 guest houses and like a pool house. Dead eyes. And then you had downstairs and basement that had rooms. And then you had rooms on the main floor. Then you had a room upstairs. And as big as it was, I guarantee you it had more rooms that we know nothing about. Nothing at all about it. I could guarantee it. It had other stuff in there that we had no clue about. Then they had the tree houses and the fun houses for the kids. The multiple swing sets for the kids. The dune buggy track with the RC racing track. And then it had a basketball court / tennis court. Like, it has so much stuff that all he had to do was the arcade machines and stuff like that. Just have a game. It had a game room. All you had to do was put more stuff in the game room. Everything would be perfect. You get what I'm saying? They would not have left home a game room and a ball pen in the house, or like a foam pen or something. It would have been a wrap. Like, if you getting out of the house, it's because you really wanted to do something different, or you gotta go somewhere. Like, you gotta go somewhere. That's the only reason you'll leave. Now, mind you, their kids is the same age of my kids. And that's why I gravitated towards them so much too. Like everybody else, they're way younger. Like CJ in his 30s, I'm in my 30s. He's like a couple years younger than me. You're going to be like 34, 35, 36. I'm turning 38. Their kids set up it's the same thing as my kids set up. So I got two daughters that just turned 16. Julie is 16. Right? I got a daughter, two daughters that's 12. This was at the time too. This was crazy. Nation's 12. Well, now Desire is Tashara, biological daughter. Jada is my biological daughter. Nye is Tashara, biological daughter. Majesty is my biological daughter. So those two, my two daughters. And then my son, Jaden. I got Jada, Jaden, Majesty, Jesse, Miracle. Jaden, $14, about to be 15. Same age as Leon. Like, I cannot make this up. My daughter's about to be 17. Like, I cannot make this up. It was like so perfect. Like, I was the perfect target market, perfect demographic. Dead ass. And the reason why I was watching him, because he was showing me how to have fun with my kids and things I could do with my kids. Even though I did things with my kids and had ideas and stuff to do with my family, he was showing me other stuff I could do with my family and how to be fly doing it also. Instead of, because I was coming from a lifestyle and I was basically being shown how I could live that lifestyle without all the extra curricular activities with my kids. You get what I'm saying? Like having my kids around and stuff like that and not do all the negative stuff, but I could still be this way. You get what I'm saying? And truth be told, I don't want to tell his business like that, but he somewhat come from the same background too. That's why it was so crazy. That was so crazy. Yeah, his mama named Michelle, my mama named Michelle. Like the similarities to it is crazy. Similarities is crazy. I got 3 younger brothers. I'm the oldest of all my siblings. I got all my biological siblings. I got 2 sisters. No, 3 sisters. I got 2 sisters on my dad's side. But it just was crazy. So, with all that being said, he gets to the house. I'm like, mother, making money like this on YouTube? Oh shit! Da, 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 da. Well, I was lit. That's when I started looking into how much money you could. Like, I could actually make a career out of YouTube. I was actually there. Like, I actually was supposed to get paid. So I started taking it more seriously, started vlogging all the time, stuff like that. The phone camera and stuff. And then time to get monetized. Now this when they got a little bit, couple restrictions and stuff. Trying to get monetized, and then boom. Right when I'm getting ready to get monetized, next channel cut. It's 2019. I can't forget it. Cannot forget it. So 3 years later of me learning and stuff like that, get cut down. Right when I'm about to get paid. For spam. For spam. Now at this time, I wasn't even posting my Facebook and stuff like that on there, or my Instagram or anything. The spam came from the bots. But instead of YouTube fixing the problem and giving people their channels back and stuff like that, and you could go back and try to get your channel back if you want to, they still not gonna give it to you. The spam comments from the bots and those spamming websites, all these porn websites, stuff like that, it became a big problem during that time. I kept trying to bring it to the attention, and then when it started happening to other people, like bigger content creators, that's when they wanted to fix it. And now I just block when I see one, I just block it, whatever and stuff. But that's what was happening. So here it is, 2020. I remember when it happened because it happened on the 4th of July. Like, oh, I'm about to get paid this month. 4th of July. Now I'm starting off a fresh vlog. 4th of July, 2020. No, 2000. Yeah, 2000. It was like 2019, 2020. I believe 2020. And my first video was 4th of July vlog. I was so hurt. But I still put on a smile on my face, still like, but I'm gonna enjoy my day, get lit a bit, cool out, stuff like that. And now we're here. Like, the main reason why I was vlogging at first was because of the memories and capturing moments with my kids and stuff like that, and my family, and being able to share the moments with them so they can go to the YouTube channel and we rewatch the moments and stuff like, oh, this was us when we was here, or this is us when we went out of town, or when we went to Hawaii. So I want to create those moments too. And after I seen that mansion, it was me realizing that I could make a career out of this. I could actually do this and stay home and be with my kids. I ain't gotta go on tours. I ain't gotta go shoot so many videos, places like that, whatever. Like, I ain't gotta go to studios. I ain't gotta be in the music studio all day and stuff, whatever. You know, say, so I could at that freedom of creation. So I started getting serious and started focusing on my campaign and my memories and stuff. But also, I'm like, yo, let's make this pop off. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when all that stuff happened. So that's my journey. That's why I wanted to be a YouTube content creator. Just a content creator in general. Alright. So that's my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.